Welcome to REHAU Academy On-air. This podcast is a way for us to present information related to REHAU solutions and industry topics in a question and answer format with industry experts. Today, we have with us Justin Taylor. Justin is a design engineer at REHAU for the Windows Solution Division in North America. We will be discussing the most recent innovation REHAU developed in Windows materials. Thank you for joining me, Justin.
Hi, Devin. Good morning.
Good morning. So, Justin, what is RAU-FIPRO?
RAU-FIPRO is a glass fiber reinforced PVC window profile material that was engineered by REHAU. It delivers the strength of materials, similar strength of materials used in the aerospace and automotive industries, while retaining all the same properties of PVC. It consists of two proprietary materials. There's a UPVC outer layer and a glass fiber reinforced PVC inner core. That core is much stronger than your traditional PVC. This material rivals the strength of aluminum and fiberglass, and with PVC as the dominant component, it has exceptional insulating properties and longevity.
What are some properties that make RAU-FIPRO unique as a raw material?
RAU-FIPRO it's a formulation of insulating polymer blended with glass fibers that provides significant structural advantages, and it expands and contracts about 60% less than your typical PVC. Another very important point about RAU-FIPRO is the manufacturability. Often when you hear glass fiber, it's assumed you cannot process the profiles in the same manner you do with your normal PVC in your typical window production. However, with RAU-FIPRO, it can be cut, welded, and processed all in the same manner as a normal PVC window. And this is a really key component that sets it apart from other glass fiber products on the market.
Can you speak a little bit about the longevity of the system and the material as a whole? What does it offer?
The exposed PVC surface of RAU-FIPRO is very durable. It's far more durable than coatings that must be applied to, for instance, a pultruded fiberglass profile. And anything that's mechanically joined in the corners of the sash or the frame, whether it's screwed or glued together, it's eventually going to fail. With this material, or a welded corner on a PVC or a RAU-FIPRO product, it's permanently fused, making the joint even stronger than the profile, actually. And throughout the years, as a building envelope expands or contracts, or expands and contracts, the stability of a profile combined with the stability of these corner joints provide a long-lasting barrier against things such as air, water, and sound infiltration.
So, in this day and age where energy efficiency is top of mind, how does RAU-FIPRO solve energy efficient problems that we associate with large window installations, or let's say projects that have very large windows?
Yeah, that's a good question. And with RAU-FIPRO, with the strength and properties of RAU-FIPRO, it allows for much larger units than your typical PVC without the need for steel reinforcement. Your typical, large units in a standard PVC window requires additional steel reinforcements to be applied. With FIPRO, we can get it roughly 30% larger than a standard PVC unit. And the key here is to understand that when you have RAU-FIPRO and its strength properties, you can eliminate that need for steel for larger units, and that significantly improves the thermal performance of the window itself, because of the lack of that steel reinforcement. And with the RAU-FIPRO and our RAU system, for instance, has multiple chambers that benefit that or provide that thermal benefit as well. keeping those empty per se without the steel reinforcement is where your big benefit is there for the energy efficiency.
Thank you, Justin, for giving me an overview on RAU-FIPRO, the hybrid profile formulation that allows architects, builders, owners, and windows and door manufacturers to boost size, safety, productivity, efficiency, and comfort. For more information about RAU-FIPRO and to be inspired by numerous reference projects realized with this material, visit na.rehau.com/RAUFIPRO.